Hello, and welcome back to another solo play with me, the Groom. Today we are going to be doing Imperial Settlers Roll and Write from Portal Games. A couple of quick things, or actually one quick thing. These components over here, I took from the Imperial Settlers main board game. These do not come with the game. I just find it easier to keep track of stuff if I have them physically in front of me. Another cool thing about this game is this is the box bottom. It can serve as a dice tray, but then in the middle it actually also has the steps through the round. So you roll dice, you take these little favor tokens, you assign your workers out to fill in spots. If you're playing with the advanced variant, you draw the little Tetris shapes if you're able to, and then those get returned, the favor tokens get returned. Alrighty. I am not using the box bottom. I basically know how the game's played, and it takes up a lot of space for a solo play. But it worked well in a 2+ player game because it'd be right between you two. Alright, so a quick overview of the game. The game is played over 10 rounds. You roll these dice. They show you what resources you're going to get and how many workers you're going to have. You then choose one of these favor tokens. This will give me a coin. This will give me another worker. Yield is choose a result on a resource die, harvest this resource for free, and you harvest down here. So after you roll and you get your resources and you grab your favor token, you are then going to be marking off boxes on your sheet here or over here. How you're going to do that is basically every time you fill in a box, it's going to cost you a worker. So you'll spend a worker and you'll spend however many resources it shows, and you just exit off. All these rows give you points. To do this one, you're going to need 3 workers and 2 tomatoes. This doesn't require any resources, just a worker. However, when you complete these 2, you build this bridge, which allows you to access this field to do the harvesting, which was referenced on the yield favor. When you do these 2, you unlock this one, these 2, this one, and then these 3, this final bridge to get down here. So again, you're going to be working your way over here. The other thing you can do is instead of on these tracks, you can do your buildings. When you fill in all 3 on these top 4 buildings, it unlocks a special ability. So the farm, you'll get a tomato at the beginning of each turn. The settlers is of at least 2 resource dice show the same result. You gain a worker. The tool shop, each time you harvest, gain +1 resource of that kind. So that's the ones down here. And the collector is if all resource dice show a different result, then you gain a gold coin. The fortress down here is just going to give you points. If you do a wood and a stone with 2 different workers, you'll get that and you can work your way across. The architects, this is where it is the advanced game. We are going to be playing this way today. And as you gain 8 points for each one of these little symbols you draw those up here. Once you have something or the shape completed, you can draw 1 per round. So this one gives you points. However, these 4 buildings, if you draw their shape, instead you'll see that this is kind of underlined in a different color. Every time you draw that shape, that increases by 1. So if I draw this shape and on my farm unlocked, I'll actually get 2 tomatoes. This had to get 2 workers. Alright, that's the bare bones of it. So we are going to get started. So we roll. Alrighty. So that gives me 4 workers, 2 coins, and a wood. And coins are wild. I think I want to unlock some bridges and get some stuff done, so I'm going to use this favor token for this round. The ally, which gives me another worker. Oh, the other thing I should mention, I have these laminated so that they're reusable, and I'm using a wet erase marker instead of a dry erase, so my fat hand doesn't erase it as I'm going back and forth. Alright. So, first thing I think we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 workers to cross off here, and then you circle that bridge to show it's open. Then I really like having this one to have the possibility of getting workers. So that would be 3 workers. a wood, and a coin in place of my rock. So I cross all three of those off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 4, and I took that favor token. Alright. And then I end up just having a gold coin go to waste because resources do not carry over. They need to be used in that round, which makes sense because typically you wouldn't have the physical component and you aren't going to just remember this. So that is the end of round 1. I'm going to start crossing those off at the beginning so I don't forget about it. This gets flipped back over. And now we start round 2. So quick, simple game. And of course, once I build the settlers, it is going to all be different. Alright, so we get a stick, we get a rock, we get a tomato, and we get 4 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to get that shape built, or do I want to get the, kind of want to get the points. I need some tomatoes. I need a rock, because that would be good to team up with the yield. I would need another rock. I think we're going to go use the yield this time. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest here for, I can choose the rock. Because it says choose a result on a resource die, harvest is for free. I'm going to choose rock to harvest this rock for free. And then this is going to use 3 workers and 2 rocks for my tool shop. And then we have a worker and some of this stuff left. Want to start getting down here. So I guess our stick and our tomato are just going to go to waste because we're going to do that spot there. Alrighty, on to round 3. Yes. So we get a tomato. We get 2 sticks. We get 2, 4, 5 workers for this, and then our settlers, if at least 2 dice show the same result, they do gain a worker. So I actually have 6 workers. I think I'm going to do a big try and push for point round. So I think I'm going to do a yield so I can get some resources for free, seeing as I have so many workers. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a worker and a stick. Cross off here, which unlocks this bridge. And then I also do get the 1 resource, extra resource. So I think we're going to go with sticks. And let's harvest those 2 for free, which is going to give me 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because each time you harvest, gain +1 of that kind. So then I'm going to use those 4 and 2 workers to cross off those spots. I'm going to use a worker so I can get going on this bridge. Because as you see, the resources get better as you move down here. And I'm going to just use those last 2 and 1 of those for those spots. Because I got to work on trying to maybe get the architect's one built or something here to help kind of increase how those work. On to round 4. Here we go again. Cool. So we get 4 workers, 2 tomatoes, a stick. 2 are the same, so I get another worker. Trying to decide if I want to yield again or just get a worker. They don't get any rock, so I don't get a rock on there, so yield's not going to help me work on there. I did get a stick. I think I'm actually going to get a lucky coin. I want to get that last bridge unlocked, and I don't have a stone. So instead of doing it, I'm going to spend a worker and my lucky coin as a stone to unlock this bridge right here. And then with all my workers, let's spend one here and there to do that one, so I can start getting some architect points. I have another one, huh? I'm going to let go to waste, and I think I'm going to build my farm with my last 3 workers. 1, 2, 3, and my stick. That way I can get some fruit, and then I'm going to actually do that architect. So you just kind of draw the shape around your completed section, and then so that's going to score me 8 points at the end of the game. Yep, and that's it. All right, round 5, getting halfway through. Oh, I'm going to be flush with fruit. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 and a stick. And then I get one from my farm. 2 are the same, so I get a worker. And now I get to choose my favorite token. I'm not getting many rocks, and that is not helpful. Rocks are handy. So let's see, those are going to be, I can probably do that to start working on that one row. I'm going to go heavy with the sticks. I'm going to do yield. Yeah. So I'm going to spend these 2 in there first, though, to get that finished. I am then going to go down here for my yield, because I chose sticks. So that's going to give me 3 sticks. So there's 4 sticks and 2 workers. So do 2 more of those. And then I have him with that leftover fruit. And so he's just going to work on that spot right there. Alright, so again, that's 5. Moving on to 6. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I already know what favorite token I'm going with. So there's 3. There's a stick, tomato, a rock, and then I get one. Or, as Rodney from Watch It Play like to call them, tomapples. We've actually grown accustomed to calling them that from seeing him do the playthrough of Imperial Settlers, and it's just a fun word to say it, tomapple. So yeah, I think I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna grab an extra worker. Am I? Am I? I mean, I finally have the rock, so I can yield some rock and just go crazy trying to get that rock row filled up. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks. So I do that one. That'd be 4 or 5 rocks. That'd be 3 workers. So I wouldn't have enough workers, and 1 rock would go to waste. Yeah, let's go with the worker. It's always best to have a worker. More actions. So we're going to use that worker and one of some apples to finish off that row. We're going to use these 2 to knock out the fortress here for these 3 points. I know I should do my rock row, but that's 3 points, so Oh, it should be worth noting, you cannot flip these shapes, so I can't like do the tool shop here the other way. It would have to be the actual way that it's shown. And I guess for him, I'm just gonna start working this way again. And I am going to look at doing a shape. I think I'm going to do my farm. Nope, I want points. We're going to come here again. It's not optimizing my space, but that's going to be my second architect, so that's going to be 16 points at the end of the game. Alright. Round 7. More workers. Come on. Big worker number. It's not horrible. Alright. 2 stick. A rock. An apple. 4 workers. And an extra one for having them same. Because I have a few more workers, this time I am going to do the yield. Seeing as I have 5 workers. And I'm going to choose rock, and I'm going to yield this one, which is going to give me 4 more rock. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's get this one going. 1, 2, 3, 4 rock. 2, 3, 4 rock, and 3 workers. Get that going. I wonder. When we do who? So I have 3 rounds left. You know what? I'm going to yield 1 more rock here. To get 2 more rocks. I'm going to spend a worker and 2 of those. Cross off that one because I want to build this thing to increase my settlers to 2. So I can try and get more actions there at the end. I have 1 worker, a bunch of resources. So that was not an optimal move, but we were going to just finish out that one right there. So again, like I said, I'm going to build up this shape. Right in here. So this now is going to give me 2 workers if they are the same. That was a lot of wasted resources, but there's something that's specific I want to focus on. Final 3 rounds. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm pretty sure I'm yielding again. Do you yield? So, an apple, 2 sticks. 5 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more workers because there's the same. And then an apple for there. And yes, we are going to yield because I am flush with workers. I need more resources. I haven't built this bridge, so it kind of limits me. But I am going to just choose sticks and harvest these last 2 here, which is going to give me 4 sticks. Yep. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 workers. 2, 3, 4, 5. And so many workers. Let's go another 2. And these 2 to knock this out. 3 workers and a stick. 3 workers and a stick. I'll try and get that last bridge unlocked. And then he's going to harvest this gold coin, and then he's just going to use it to do that one. So next turn I need to use 1 worker and a stone and a twig, and I can get that last bridge unlocked, which gives me some really good resources. Alright, the penultimate round. Wait, did I want to build anything first? I can do another architect building, or I can do that where I might get another worker. Nope, points. Points are what games are about. And there we go. So far I'm at 1, 2, 3 of those. Well, that's good, because if I went with the extra worker, it would have been wasted this turn. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 workers, a gold coin, a rock, Tamapple, and another Tamapple. I'm gonna get down there. Yeah, I'm gonna go yield. Oh, but I can't choose stick this turn. 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do yield. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend my 1 worker, my stone, and this is my stick to unlock this bridge. I am then going to use my yield to do like that. So that's 3. That's 6 stone, and 2 workers. Knocks off those 2. And this works out perfectly. I'll just use those 2 right there. Quick, easy, simple. No shapes can be drawn. Heading into the final round. Come on, some form of doubles. Well, wow. Yep. Alright, so 5 workers. 1, 2, 3, add an extra, and 2 guys. Well, I'm probably not going to yield because I don't need any more fruit. 2, 4, 7, 2, 4. I mean, I could use, that's just going to cost me 1 worker just to get that. I think I'm going to go lucky coin so I have that excess resource. But so, worker, harvest there, that's going to give me 4 here. 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7 here, and 3 workers, and I maxed out that row. So 3 people, a gold coin, and a fruit that's not going to do me anything. Probably just going to get the 3 points here. Yep, so just use a worker. I go down here with the sticks, which gives me 4. 2, 3. Means I could do that, but that wouldn't have us be able to do that. That's only 2 points. Chip 2 workers, a stick, and stones for breaking my bones. So that's another 3 points. And then I can draw 1 last little shape here for my architect, so that's 4 of those. Alright, so now final tallying. So you're going to look over here. So this is going to be 11 points because that's the last one that was filled. This is 12. Got all the way here, so 21. This is 9. My architect buildings is 32. So 23, 43, 44, 53, 83, 85, 88, 91, I believe. Let me just double check that. 6, 38, 47, 68, 68, 78, 8. Yep, 91 points. So again, that was the quick solo playthrough of this. These are the very basic ones. It does come with a bunch of packs for a solo game, all different buildings over here. You always use this sheet, but this sheet can change where the buildings do different things, different shapes are drawn, and all of that. Alright, I may play those in the future on this channel. But until then, this is the Groom, signing off of his solo play of Imperial Settlers, Roll and Write.